John, as ever, full time in the derby. Your summary of the 90?
A little bit frustrated, really. I think we can play a lot better than that. You know, I think there's a lot of huffing and puffing. I think there's a lot of effort, there's a lot of commitment. I think both teams put a lot into it without actually creating too many goal-scoring opportunities. I think both teams probably cancelled each other out. You know, a typical derby game. As I say, a lot of effort. Two teams trying to win, but probably just lacking that bit of quality that will get you a goal. So not enough end product, not enough quality balls coming into the box, probably not enough good movement or strikers' movement in the box to get on the end of things. And so, you know, you come away with a 0-0 draw. You know, we've had 3 games with Dunfermline, 3 draws. Nothing between the teams, very, very close. All the games have been very close. And you know, a little bit frustrated that it could have taken just a little bit of quality, you know, if we produce a better final ball, because we got into the wide areas many times and we put balls into the box, and whether they were good, bad or indifferent, we just couldn't really get anyone on the end of them. And you know, the Dunfermline defenders managed to clear them, you know, fairly easily, which is a little bit disappointing. So we had a fair amount of the ball, quite a lot of the ball, and some of our movement and our passing was good, but not enough. You know, not enough to open them up to get a clear sighted goal. We could never say that any of the chances that were created today were like sitters, or were kind of half chances at best half chances. So we're looking for that, you know, balance and recipe that's going to get us some goal attempts. You know, we're now 3 games there without a goal, so we've just got to knuckle down. Every team's going to go through a little bit of sticky patch in a season. You know, it seemed like we're in that sort of period right now. So we've just got to work harder. You know, you get a better final ball, get somebody in the box who's going to put the ball in the back of the net.
It all looks so promising. I mean, you started with the 2 strikers up top, and the 2 new midfielders, Ben and Sam. The 2 new guys showed great energy, I thought, some quality passing throughout.
Yeah. I know. I can see Sam and Ben are going to be good additions. Yeah, we wanted to freshen up. I mean, I think of late we've looked just a little bit flat. You know, not quite as flowing as we had been, and obviously you try to change that to do that. So bringing the 2 guys in, have just arrived at the club. We wanted to get them in the team, bring a freshness, bring a, you know, that zest to us. Hopefully a little bit of a spark to us. We went 2 up top just to try something to try and get some more goal attempts. Now today probably no necessarily that's not probably the case. You know, we know that Ethan and Matic, you know, they've not scored enough lot of goals, but they've managed to work hard enough to allow Dario to score goals, Aidan to score goals, Ethan Ross to score goals. But unfortunately, you know, their goals have dried up, and so it's been trying to get that balance right. So we thought it was an opportunity to give the 2, you know, play with actually 2 strikers and see what happened. But you know, when you say that we actually created any more chances than we would have done, and so it's not all about, you know, whether you play with 2 or 1. If you get your passing right, your movement right, you know, then you'll score goals. We've maybe just been lacking that of late, and hopefully we try and get back to that. So we just got to keep working hard at it. There's going to be a lot of points dropped, I think, now between now and the end of the season, because although there's a big split in the league, there was, I mean, obviously Hamilton's picking up a few results now, and they're closing that kind of gap. But you know, as I've said recently, there's actually not an awful lot between the bottom teams and the teams that are in that top 5, and so, you know, there's going to be a lot of twists and turns between now and the end of the season.
Exactly. Other notable events today, Dylan Tate's last game, and you talked extensively about him through the week to Davey there. Good that he got a nice send off from the 500 fans that were here. Yeah, it's a pity there was only 500. I'm sure he would have got, you know, if everyone would have been in a normal situation, and there maybe, you know, 4,000 plus in here today, I'm sure it would have been an even greater reception. But thanks to everyone who came along today, you know, the 500. Unfortunately, it wasn't a classic derby game. Thanks for, again, your appreciation of Dylan. He's had 3 great years here since he came in. It's been a joy to work with him. You could see when he came on the class that he's got, the drilling, the passes that he made out to the wide area. He's very composed on the ball, and no doubt he'll be a miss. But we wish him all the very best at Hibs. We hopefully can go on and have a great career there and go on to bigger and better things. Here. Thank you, John.
Cheers, Neil.
Cheers.